Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I was trying to get a video out on my kit and what the Minuteman should have packed. It's a lot of stuff actually, but I don't want to discourage people, and because some people might not have everything. You don't need all this, trust me. I'm going to also show you the minimal stuff you're going to need to be an asset for the Patriots and the Constitution. So don't get discouraged. But I want to talk about a couple things. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be finished and I can show you what every prepared American should have and be ready. But, I'm pushing this thing, Minuteman, and talking through email to a guy, and he wanted me to help stress that you all don't have to be trigger pullers. And I hope we don't have all the trigger pullers, because we need so much logistics. We may have so much need for support. So, if you're not a trigger puller, you got a job. What are you good at? Are you a mechanic? Are you into construction? Are you medical? Are you commo? Are you just a whiz with computers? Can you get a drone up in the air? Those tasks, those responsibilities are just as important, and actually pretty much more important, because without the logistical support, you're going to last just a couple days in the field, the average guy, until he runs out of things he needs, from chow to bullets to water, sanitation. The list goes on and on. That's why the real military is more support staff, truck drivers and medics and cooks and commo guys, mechanics, than actually trigger pullers. So we need that. So if you're not a trigger puller, you're not off the hook. Find out what you're good at and figure out what you can do to aid people that want to protect the Constitution. You got to. We need it so bad. It's going to be a logistical nightmare. Without you people behind the trigger pullers, we will fail, and we will fail miserable. So do what you can do. I mean, if you're a geek, and I love geeks, and you're just good with technology, and you've never gone through a big run in the woods with a ruck on, don't worry about it. Get you a drone. That is going to be more important than you with a rifle. You with a drone is going to be intel. It's going to save lives. So if you don't have an AR-15, but you only got a 12-gauge shotgun and a 38 pistol, hey, use that money you can use, get a drone, learn how to use it. We need that. Another thing I want to stress, the reason we get stepped all over, walked on, spit on, and treated bad is because they're not scared of us. They are literally not scared of us, because we are the backbone of this country. We don't have time to go riot. We don't have time to go to all these protests, because we're working. We're supporting our families. We're making the wheels run on this country. We don't sit around and, think and come up with these grand ideas. We're the people that really do it. We're the ones that keep this thing running, the truck drivers, the nurses. So, we can only succeed if we scare them, because they are definitely not scared with us. The other side, oh, I've heard it with my own ears. Our side is scared of them. Oh, look, they're doing this and this and that. Yes, they are. All they're doing is destroying, intimidating, and we're not going to do that, because we're taking the high road. But we got to get to a point where they stop and say, oh my gosh, these people are serious. They're not messing around anymore. And whatever it takes to do to make them realize that, we have to do it. I'm not saying go out and riot, loot, but we need to do something in mass and show some resolve. Now, maybe our problem was we were too busy trying to make money. Maybe we should have spent a little bit more time educating our children, educating ourselves on the Constitution and law. Maybe we should have gone to some more rallies. And I'm guilty of this charge also. But now we got to play catch up. So, I'm getting my gear ready. I mean, literally ready. Everything ready. There's multiple things you're going to need. I'm going to go over what you're going to have on your person, your clothing you're going to wear. I'm going to go over your kit. I'm going to go over what's called an assault bag. I'm going to go over your ruck. I'm going to go over your sustainment bag. All this stuff needs to be packed now, because if you leave your house, you might not get back to your house to grab other gear. So these bags are packed. They can be stored somewhere and pushed out to you, just like the military does. So, start thinking about what kind of gear you have. And I'm going to stress to you, if I have time, and there's one reason I didn't get this video out, a million things to do, but I want to assemble some things more like civilian things that everyone pretty much has in their house that's going to duplicate what I have here. A lot of the things I have here is also team gear. Things that a squad might have, a platoon might have, a larger element. So all the stuff you see, no, you don't need it all. But it is needed, and you have to have it readily packed so you could do a mission if it requires. Maybe the mission requires cutting some fencing. If you fail to have that and you try to do that mission, you're probably not going to succeed. Or a stretcher. You get a wounded guy, a gal, you don't have a stretcher, and you try to carry him with certain types of injuries, you're going to kill him on the spot. You're going to open the wound up. You're going to make the wound worse. So it comes back to logistics. It comes back to having what you think you're going to need. So I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to get you ready. Biggest thing I don't want you to do is get discouraged. I don't have money. I don't have stuff. Guess what? You can improvise so much. I'm going to make it a priority tomorrow to put that gear together so I can show you that gear and some other gear. So if you don't have what you need, you can scrounge up some gear and you could be a vital part. Just as important as me with night vision and all this other equipment, you can do the same thing. This gear will make my job easier. This gear will make a team's effort easier. So, if you're 70 years old and you're a ham operator, check your gear. That's what gear you're going to check. Yeah, check your rifle. If you got 30-30 in the corner, take it out. Check it. Make sure it's sighted in. But get on that ham gear. Get your batteries charged. Say, if I have to leave my house, can I support some trigger pullers in the field? Can I set up in the field? Can I relay information? Can I help service some of their equipment if it breaks? Can I charge batteries? That is your goal, so start thinking. You might be the best cook in the world. Hey, what's your plan? Can you feed guys? Can you feed gals? Can you take it in the woods and cook primitively and try to put food in guys' belly? Because it's very important. So, no matter who you are, if you got a heartbeat, you can do something for the Constitution. So find out what you're going to do, and that's what you need to start packing. That's what you need to start working on. Lots to say. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow, I'll do another Green Man video. Lots to teach you. Time is short. Thanks for watching.